AITA for taking my clothes off at the Cheesecake Factory? So me 23F and my BF 24M were celebrating our 1-year anniversary and went out to dinner to celebrate. My BF planned it as he knows how much I love the Cheesecake Factory. I really love their cheesecake. This becomes important later. Well, everything was going fine and we were having a good time until an elderly man at the next table scooted his chair out just as our server was approaching, causing him to stumble and spill hot coffee on me down my back. It was obviously burning and startled me, so I instinctively screamed and pulled my shirt up. I'm pretty small-chested, so I don't typically wear a bra, and obviously I wasn't thinking about that when something hot was running down my back burning me, so I basically flashed all those at the tables around us. Yes, I was embarrassed, but at the same time it's just boobs. I pulled my shirt back down right after realizing what happened, but it was up for about 15 seconds. The server apologized over and over, but it wasn't their fault, it was all just an accident. Well, anyway, after this my BF wanted to leave, like immediately leave. He said that I was being overdramatic for the way I reacted in the situation, and maybe I was, but it did startle me really bad and it did burn. He told me I had put on a show for everyone in the restaurant, especially since I screamed when it happened, and that we need to leave. I told him it's not that big a deal and that I really want to stay to get cheesecake because it's my favorite. I eventually even offered to try to get some to go, and he was dead set that we need to leave and didn't understand why I wasn't mortified. We ended up staying, but for the rest of the date he kept saying that the men at tables near us were staring at me and probably thinking about me inappropriately, but I said it wasn't my problem if they're being gross. When we got in the car he told me I ruined our anniversary for making him sit through that and we should have just left, and that he can't believe I would choose a piece of cheesecake over his comfortability. We argued in the car the whole way home about it, and now we haven't spoken at all today. AITA? Commenter says, okay _conversation 9750 says, I'm sorry, but I would dump anyone who put their embarrassment over my well-being after having scalding hot coffee dumped on me. NTA, and consider dating a grown-up. Commenter says, Practical Ajank 456 says, when I was 21 I dated a guy I really cared for. There were signs and red flags throughout, but I chose to ignore them because I loved him. The summer after we began dating, temps in our area rose to 110°F. We were walking and it was hot as hell. I was wearing a tank top with a t-shirt over it a la early 2000s. I slipped off my t-shirt because I was just sweating through both layers. He snatched it from me, called me a slut for trying to put a show on for drivers, and shove-punched the shirt into my chest. I analyzed that moment over and over because I thought I'd done something wrong. I had it. It was hot. He was an insecure asshole. You had coffee poured down your bank and your BF's reaction was to shame you. NTA. Edit for spelling because my thumbs can't find buttons. Commenter says, Indigo Rose 2022 says, he told me he can't believe I would choose a piece of cheesecake over his comfortability. I mean, he'd rather you get burned by scalding hot coffee than accidentally flash your boobs for a moment. He put his oh no, boobs. Freak out over your well-being. So, Terry's that. NTA. Thanks for watching, I love you. Follow Reddit Echoes for more.